What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Mad TV here, and today we have a video showcasing Aim Labs. Aim Labs on console, to be precise. So Aim Labs is known by all esports pros. Anybody that plays on PC at a high, competitive level uses Aim Labs for aim training. Now, Aim Labs just came out with a console beta, and I've been given a key to promote and provide gameplay for you guys. So we're gonna jump right into this and showcase what Aim Labs on console is all about, and we will do a couple aim trainings after setting up our settings and kind of looking over the UI and what have you. So let's jump right into it. And this is again Aim Labs on console. I'm on Xbox. I'm on Xbox Series X, and let's jump right into it. Okay, so upon launching the game for the first time, you are given a few choices. So depending on which game you want to train for, you will have some slightly different settings. So for right now, let's just go ahead and click on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and then let's go down to next. We do not want to hit the advanced because we just don't want to do that yet. We want to get over to the main menu. We will mess with the settings in just a few moments. Okay, so when you first launch the game and you click through the beginning part, you are now on the home. As you can see, you have a whole inventory of things. Here you go, inventory. You can buy skins and set your customizations for what weapons you use and how your character looks. There's a shop, but we're not gonna spend any money or do any of that. Let's go ahead and click over to the play tab. And this is the play tab right here, and this is the library, you could say, the library of all of the different trainings that you can do. And right now, this is the beta. It's brand new, so the only author right now is Aim Labs. So anyways, so on the left hand side, bottom left, there are the game specific training challenges. We have Apex, Call of Duty, and Rainbow Six Siege. Over time, they might add more games, so let's hope that your favorite game gets added. Furthermore, you can click in the top left and hit playlists. If you hit playlists, you will see the different game assessments. So these are pretty much like the collection of trainings for that game. So if you want to do all of the trainings for COD, you click the COD assessment and you can hit play. Same thing for the Aim Lab default assessment and the Siege assessment. So what we're gonna do is we are not going to do any of the assessments. I just wanted to show you that you can do the different assessments here. That's in the playlists. Right now, let's just go and click on to Call of Duty. And actually, this would be a good time to go and adjust our settings, because right now our settings, we did choose Call of Duty for our game, but we need to adjust our sensitivities and some other stuff. So what we want to do is click the settings wheel on the top right of the screen. And then we want to tab over to the controls tab. And this is where, if you hit Call of Duty, you're already going to be selected on Modern Warfare and Warzone. But you can click the game profile tab, and you can see there's different games. Fortnite's here too. See, so, click whatever game you want to change your settings for. These settings will look similar to how they look in the game that you're choosing. So for me, my field of view, I play at 105, so let's go and adjust this to 105 right here. That's good enough. And then ADS profile, we'll leave all this the same. So we'll leave all the rest of this the same. The only thing we change is the field of view. And then let's go and hit the right trigger twice to go over to our sensitivities. Now this is where you're going to have to tinker around with it a little bit, because at first your sensitivities are going to be really slow. So for me, I believe I was doing 8. This was the sweet spot for me. Something like that. Seemed to be the sweet spot for me, something like this. Do 887. And then the rest, depending on your controller curve. I use dynamic in Call of Duty. So depending on your preferences, your settings will look a little different. But this is the settings that I'm using. In Call of Duty, I play with 6.6 sensitivities to give you an idea of what I kind of like. So I'm going to hit the save button in the bottom left, And now there's a bunch of other settings too that you can mess around with if you're using mouse. You know, you can mess around with the mouse sensitivities. And then starting from the left, you have, you know, your crosshair sensitivities for the crosshair. On your weapon, you have your target your target settings, like what color you want it to be and size or which model. Audio, you know, we're gonna turn down the Bobby music just a little bit. And then the graphics, you know, we're not gonna mess with any of this stuff, but just showing you that there's some other settings, language. Another one right here is your weapon perspective, right-handed or left-handed. You know, we're leaving it at right-handed, and then button mappings and skins. We are leaving all of that the same, and we're hitting the B button. Now that we are on this play tab again, we are hovering over this Call of Duty section in the bottom left. And let's just choose one of these Call of Duty trainings. Let's go and choose Reachswitch. To play the training, we want to make sure we just select it with A, and then we hit the Y button. Or hit the button in the bottom right of the screen. And then, as we see, we have our sensitivity. This is pretty similar to 6.6 in COD. So if you play 6.6 in COD, you know, changing your sensitivities to how I play. Oh, this is a little bit more than 6.6. This is more like 7.7 COD. So we could hold down the trigger. Doing alright here. Okay. Are we a pro yet? So, you know, relatively so easy. This is just one of the many skill training challenges that there are. This is the first Call of Duty one. It says Scumpy on the walls. I would probably tone down the sensitivity a bit. That's probably what I'll do here in a moment. So after you finish any skill training, you are given your results screen. On your results screen, you can see your overall score based on what challenge you did, and then the accuracy based on your shots made. You can hit the right bumper, you can see your replay of how you played. You can see your score over time chart down below. You can hit the right bumper again and see your accuracy heat map, which is actually pretty cool to see. And then you can hit the right trigger to see your trends, a bunch of different stats for how you played and performed. The last thing you can see is your ranking. Now, right now we're in beta, so it's new. I'm in last place, so I need to get good. But anyways, yeah, there's a ranking leaderboard. You can filter that by week or all time. And then we're going to hit the start button. Click at the top right of the screen to exit out. And I'm going to just go ahead and tune down my sensitivity just a tad bit over on controller again. Let's go over here. Let's turn this to maybe 2.7, 7. And remember to hit save whenever you change your settings, or else they don't save. I have a little bit of stick drift on this controller. Anyways, okay, so that was a Call of Duty training. Let's do one more training to show you a different kind of training. So they are, let's hit featured. We're already on. Let's do Gridshot. Gridshot is a popular one. You can favorite the challenge by hitting the little heart on the right hand side. Now we're going to, oh yeah, I like this. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, fast. So this is what I want to get good at. This is pretty cool to have this on console. Not gonna lie. And there's also Xbox achievements. I didn't mention that yet. Well, I like that one. So we have our same charts and results as before. We can hit in the bottom right of the screen. There's a play next task, and it will like loop, you know, through these recommended tasks. Let's go ahead and exit out. Let's do one more. If we hit, let's see, let's just go through the game specific training. So there's 4 for Apex so far. There's 4 for Call of Duty, and then there's 4 for Siege. And then the skill trainings can also be categorized by flicking, tracking, and switching. There's a couple different ones in each category there. Let's do Cubeshot. Practice short flicks at various angles. This is under the flicking category. This will be the last challenge or training that we do. All right. I held my breath for that one. And this game is fun, guys. This game is super fun. Okay, so anyways, yeah, to finish off this video, let's just go over to the Learn tab. So for the Learn tab, it looks like you're able to create kind of like a collection of trainings and then make some kind of like plan. Looks like it's kind of bugged for me at the moment, but I will try to mess around with that. Looks like people have done it though. Maybe I'll be able to figure it out a little later. Anyways, yeah, so I showed this before, but there is a shop tab if you want to have different skins. I believe there are a few skins that you have for free already in your inventory. But anyways, this is a cool little, you know, game application to have on our consoles. And I'm sure that they will be adding some more trainings and opening up the, you know, the training library to the community. So you'll be able to post and create your own, you know, trainings for other people to download and play. Anyways, that's going to wrap up this video. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and saw a little bit about AIM Labs. And I believe it will be open to the public soon for download. It should be free. And if you want to be notified when I drop my next video, make sure to subscribe and enable the bell notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.